it's really interesting, right? Because the idea behind this is that you're able to punish the Kai'Sa a little bit. Kai'Sa's big disadvantage is her lack of range, and Tristana wants to try and get up close and personal with you. In a lot of these trading patterns, Nico as well, to get chunked out, and Xiaohao over the wall could make a big difference.
Oh, he's going to go for it. Invis, flash, and first blood. That is just clean Wukong play. Any chance of contesting Dragon. The fact that they take this so early as well does mean the ninjas in Pyjamas have an even better shot at looking at later objectives. Void Grub's still 2 minutes away, so if they play their cards right, they could get Dragon and Grubs with the Akali, but I'm noticing him roaming towards the bot side.
And you very rarely see all this pressure coming down onto the bot side when Grubs have spawned. I think there is a bit of a concern.
Grand Starfall right into the Pop Blossom is not awesome. And Guan ends up falling, but it is a trade of 1 for 1, even as Awesome takes a huge chunk out of the tower. ZDZ is now looking for a pick up topside as Hoya does flash, but still gets hit by the knockup. Xiaohao is here, and it should turn into a kill. Hoya's actually completely accepted his fate. He uses the ult simply to clear the wave, shove it under tower, so he loses the minimum.
The tier 1 and just dies. He takes multiple turret shots and is not able to survive. You lose the topside play because Xiaohao is free to make it. It's 2v1, and they get Grubs off of that.
Terrifying at any point in the game with her ability to burst you down.
Hey, you definitely don't want to give too much gold over to the Trist, but even in the play that you commit every resource to getting gold onto the Trist for, you give a kill to Kai'Sa. And I don't really feel better about the kill being on Kai'Sa than I do on Tristana if I am... Oh no, Care!
Steps up one step too many. You could tell Angel saw him walk out and went, I'm sorry, my brother, you are dead. Now, or at least with the next one, NIP could very quickly snowball their objectives into the point where EDG have no choice but to take a disadvantaged team fight.
Helpful for this comp centered around a Leona and a Pantheon that need to go in. Overall, Perukia right now in some danger.
Flashing on Perukia. He finds him. Grenstar falls in as well. Guan wants the stun, is going to get it. Managing to hit that max range, and Perukia will fall. That is the second time that Guan ults specifically to bully the support. But if he keeps doing it, it's going to turn into gold.
Yeah, I mean, gold is gold. Like, you'll take anyone at this point in terms of being able to get resources back, especially because they're going on Awesome. The trade, Leave!
Leave is confident, but Leave gets pushed back. Shwo may be able to take him down. Cleanse comes out, but Leave is an auto away from death. Awesome wants that kill, but he steps up right next to the Ornn who's just come in. ZDZ does not hit the knockup. Xiaohao is down here. ZDZ still looking for Awesome. 1 HP on this Tristana. Can anyone touch him? Xiaohao cannot. Angel is here a little bit too late. NIP, they lose nothing, but they pick up Leave, who goes for the style points.
Pressure them out here. Herald should be pretty free for EDG to take to continue their lead, and you know, as much as we can criticize EDG for not utilizing their resources perfectly, NIP also not exactly taking their macro advantage that they should have from that Pantheon and utilizing it well.
In a team fight equalizer just yet. They need one now. NIP,
here we go.
Look for the engage. Solar Flare is completely wide, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a complete miss, and this Dragon is getting bursted down. You have to fight here.
Equalizer goes down. Dragon going to be secured by Xiaohao, who flashes out, but the fight going EDG's way as well has taken NIP by surprise.
Care?
Hoya turns things around and is cooking them, but Care flashing away with Hoya, who gets knocked up immediately, still has Awesome in the mid lane, who cannot engage the fight. EDG, they get the Dragon, and they get the team fight win.
Step up and continue carrying for EDG.
Yeah, Awesome still feeling very comfortable as well. Grand Starfall, surprise, surprise, it's right on top of Leave. The problem, however, is that Guan is not in a good spot. He's nowhere right now, and likely means he is going down. Xiaohao is going to expend the second turn of the Cyclone to take him out, and that play comes up donuts.
It's here. It's unfortunate. Leave just gets hit by the Leona ultimate and just gets bursted down and killed. You know, not an ideal circumstance for Leave. Certainly not something that's out of what we expect from him, but overall, just some chaos across the map.
To be messed with. Hoya's shown up as well. Equalizer in tow. They actually could still finish this kill, but Angel manages to avoid a lot of the vision. Hoya's still looking for him. Equalizer going to be laid out for Xiaohao, however. Perukia is coming in. Pop Blossom does only hit Hoya, but there is a CC train coming for you, and Hoya gets taken down. Awesome now desperately trying to disengage, and NIP over Chase in a huge way.
Obviously, the Nico has had some nice ultimates, also had some moments dying in multiple different areas as we saw in that picture-in-picture, but for now it's Leave taking the mid lane turret. It's a 5k gold lead, and everything's kind of coming up EDG right now.
Yeah, the team fights looking pretty darn good for EDG, and Xiaohao being 3-0. Again, this time no flash for Awesome. Worrying, but acceptable. Eclipse is going to help a lot as the second dragon goes over to EDG, and NIP. They want to pick the fight. They don't want to pick the fight. They halfway pick the fight, and EDG walk away with dragon and 2 kills to boot. I've seen this story before. Sorry to harass it either. It is going to be a Baron going over on top of the 6.3k gold lead. This will likely extend it up to 8 by the time that EDG are done with it. In fact, we're almost there to begin with. Define EDG right now, and it is looking extremely good for them as they take down the top lane tier 2 and look to crack open the base. Angel's able to put that pressure on all by himself, while Care just trying to find a little bit of gold here and there. Awesome gets Pop Blossomed. It's the 3rd CC to hit him in the last 2 seconds. Leave tries to take a bit of an engage and might still go down to Guan, but flashes over the wall as Care follows him up and takes out the kill. It's actually not a terrible fight right now, 1 for 1.
Yeah, definitely could have been worse. I thought that was going to be worse for a majority of that fight. They find the pick onto Awesome, and then they find the re-engage here. Could even be more. Angel's still here.
Why Angel is here? I don't know. But here he is. And there he'll go, you have to imagine. He flashed from Angel? Hold on! He's a legend. Angel gets out. Now EDG are here, and they can absolutely fight this. Perukia just playing backline right now, enabling the 2 bruisers. I'm going to call Orin a bruiser. Double kill ends up going their way, and Xiaohao extending this to 6-0, likely 7-0, as Care has absolutely nowhere to go. Last hit will do it. 7-0 for Xiaohao on the monkey, and Angel teleports right back in to finish what he started.
My man Xiaohao and his boy Angel stepped up here in this game. 4K apiece for them in terms of their lead over their opposition. What a bounce back in game 2 from a team that needed to show a ton more than they did in game 1. This went just about as well as you could have hoped.
Yeah, Shuo's got nothing he can do here. It is an easy game to finish, and Awesome does correctly buffer the rocket jump, but that has been far from the most important thing this game. NIP fell apart at the seams in game number 2, and EDG, they keep the series alive, moving us to game 3.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.